Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're not watching Saving Private Ryan. I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're watching Band of Brothers episode 2. I said Saving Private Ryan because I was thinking about Saving Private Ryan right now. Because when I was editing episode 1, I saw a few things that reminded me of Saving Private Ryan. Honestly, just one thing when they were talking about the attack on the beaches and they said Omaha. And then I remembered something, so I looked it up. And the very first scene that we see in Saving Private Ryan was on that day on the Omaha beach. But then I uploaded the video and a lot of you talked about so many things. You guys sort of explained about the Saving Private Ryan thing, and you guys helped me understand a little bit more about the military, which, I mean, I'm gonna take some time, but I think I got the hang of it. Main thing is the part where the episode ended was the day before D-Day, basically. And one thing that you guys cleared up is that this is the story of Easy Company. We're gonna see these guys, we're gonna follow these guys in the war. And because I've seen Saving Private Ryan, I know where these guys are headed is super intense. So I can understand it even better why they were so nervous and so disappointed when they had to, when they couldn't go that day because of all the build-up inside, and then you just have to go through that whole anxiety situation again the next day. This felt like it was based on a true story, and then you guys told me that it is. So that's gonna make it even more tough to watch it, because I know that these guys are going in a war and a few of them are going to die, which I'm not very excited about, honestly, but I do want to see where this story goes. So, without any delay, let's just get right into it. Minnie's not here. I also don't have any tissues with me right now, so hopefully this episode won't make me cry. I do want to do a tiny disclaimer that I might get a few things wrong because I don't know about the military as much. So, sorry in advance if I make any mistakes like that. The goal is to learn more by the end of the series, to be more knowledgeable about this, but
standing in the door, I could see the lights on the drop zone.
Broke this chin strap that we had on this helmet liner, and that's when I lost this famous leg bag.
In any direction you went, there would be enemy. You knew it.
How do you prepare yourself? Mentally? Each man must do that himself.
You've been trained and trained and trained, what your job is going to be and what you're supposed to do. And that's what you got to think about. You try to put it all on your mind.
no. Day of days. That makes so much sense. I mean, training is a different thing, but when you have to go into the real thing, how do you prepare yourself mentally? It's also going to take some time for me to, remember all the names. I know Bill, I know Winters, I think I know Johnny. I might get confused with Johnny. But I do want to remember what everyone's name is, so I'm going to pay more attention to that.
Did Evans make it?
Yes, sir! He's in Lieutenant Meehan's stick, sir!
Bill could use some help! Bill, hey! Bill! I need your help here!
anxiety. I can't say for sure, but I feel like I imagine it feeling really heavy here when you don't know what's gonna happen in a couple minutes, in a couple hours.
Tell me to get him out of there!
Go, go! This is Normandy?
We get any lower, we ain't gonna need any friggin' parachutes!
Slow down! We gotta get some altitude! Oh, God!
But that guy just said that they can't jump at this speed, but I guess there wasn't any other option left.
I say flash, you say thunder. Yes, sir. Thunder, sir. Leg back. Prop blast, got it, sir. And my radio and batteries with it.
Leg bag. The guy in the beginning was talking about a leg bag
Follow me.
that got blasted away. Is this...
Wait until they reload. Aren't you D Company? Able, sir. Guess that means one of us is in the wrong drop zone, sir. Yeah, or both of us. Do you have a weapon, sir? Just my knife.
Oh no.
Do you have any idea where we are, sir?
Easy Company was supposed to drop in Normandy. I think that's what they said in the last episode.
If you were in my platoon, I'd tell you were a rifleman first, radio man second. Locate some landmarks to get our bearings. Keep your eyes peeled for buildings, farmhouses. We're in Normandy.
Normandy. You know what that whole deal made me realize? I always thought that the pilots, their job was easier. All they had to do was drop off the soldiers and... We're gonna talk about that later.
Lieutenant Winters? As soon as I hit that prop blast, so long leg back. All I got was this knife and some TNT.
Oh, he lost his leg back too.
Flashlight.
We're about 7 kilometers away from our objective. We're 4 hours away from when we need to have it secured.
Wow.
So, if 5 of us ain't gonna secure a road, then Louis don't even have a weapon.
Don't call him a loony. He's amazing. You'll see in some time.
Probably a friggin' train or...
Flash.
Thunder!
You and Hall up front. The hell is Hall?
This guy, Hall, he looks like the guy who plays Jim Moriarty in Sherlock. Is it the same actor? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Wait for my command.
He said wait for his command. Is he mad because his brother is dead?
My command. You wait for my command, Sergeant.
Kraut weapon. What's that guy's problem?
Gonorrhea.
Really?
His name, dummy. Garnier. Gonorrhea, get it?
I guess maybe he's angry because of his brother. Because from the last episode, I think he likes Winters. He doesn't have any problem with him.
He can have a weapon. What's he gonna do, shout at him?
Shouts at me for killing Krauts.
Wait.
Anybody needs supplies or ammo, now's the time to get it.
Navy.
Just gotta realize it ain't about you.
I just heard his brother.
Lucky, shut your yap.
That is the reason he's so upset.
Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene? You gotta be kidding me. Papa, did you hear this?
My family answered the call. All true Aryans should return to the fatherland. I was born in Eugene.
And this here's Hall, Able Company, known as Cowboy. From Texas.
90% of the men are still unaccounted for.
90%.
No one's seen him, or anyone from this plane.
His plane was... The blast, it was his plane. Did Lieutenant Meehan die?
You got assembled. Handful, maybe 20. You're the only officer that made it? So far.
Yeah, so I was in the plant in 39.
That's when I was at Monarch, tooling propeller shafts.
I'll see you around. Yeah. See you around.
I like that scene with these guys. I like that they showed it. Like, there is not just one side to every story.
Danke.
I knew it. I knew it.
Major Strayer wants Easy Company CO up front.
Well, I guess that means you, Dick.
There's some Crowd 88s up ahead. Up ahead and to the right about, what, 300 yards? My guess is they're doing some terrible damage there.
There are 2 guns that we know of firing on Utah Beach. Germans are in the trenches with access to the entire battery and with machine gun cover in the rear.
How many Crowds do you think we're facing?
Too many.
Liebgott, you'll take the first machine gun with Petty A gunner.
All right, let's pack it up, boys. Shouldn't you got?
This is that actor. I forgot his name, but this is the Sherlock Holmes actor. The guy who plays Jim Moriarty.
I was wondering, sir, you need an extra hand?
Ain't you Sink's Jeep driver?
So?
Three cannons. MG-42s.
I'll draw their fire to the right from the truck. Take 2 men and hit them from the left.
Take Randy, envelop right, give covering fire. Lorraine, on the machine gun.
It's really loud.
Come on, man. Shit.
Where you hit, Pop? I can't believe I fucked up my ass, sir. Your ass.
Drop it. Yeah. Come on.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. Look!
No.
Fucking twice.
Yeah, twice.
Randy! Move! I got the first gun!
Grenades first. Then keep going. Go.
Right.
God, I'm so confused. They're firing on the third gun.
We better blow this thing before they figure out what the hell's happening.
I'm gonna go and see what's keeping lifted.
All right.
Dude. That guy's lucky.
First lift him with that TNT!
Don't know, sir! Think this is a ticket home?
Maybe. Shit, I just got here.
Need help! I need arrows, sir! Lots of it! And TNT!
Sir, I don't have any way to set it off, sir!
Fire in the hole!
Oh.
Think you got enough to take the third gun? We'll soon find out, Dick. Malarkey, let's go! Fire in the hole!
I'm getting so confused. Who is getting shot? Is Hall okay? Oh.
We know it!
TNT!
Don't need it!
Hester said you needed ammo! Malarkey! As much as you can!
Who is that, Spears?
No! Too late! Too late!
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna need it at the next gun! I'll just blow and tell him to pull out! No!
MG's first! Fall back to your original positions!
They showed 4 parts of this, 1 and 2 shooting at Omaha Beach, and then 3 and 4. They took 1, they took 2. There was something going on with 3.
I figure there's maybe 40 or so crowds still manning 3 MG-42s to the rear. Hey, Popeye?
Okay.
We killed maybe around 20, so yeah, probably there's 40 left.
What's this guy's name?
I got here next.
Nix.
By nightfall, 2nd Battalion had secured Saint-Marie-du-Mont, and elements of the 4th Division were beginning to move men and material inland. We had an hour to rest and scrounge whatever food we could before we had to move south and secure the town of Coulterville.
What the hell do you know about cooking? You're Irish. Sir, if you have a reservation someplace else, just
I'd be happy to go with you. Jesus Christ, give me some air.
Something dying here?
Yeah, Malarkey's ad. Any word on Lieutenant Meehan yet, sir?
No, not yet.
I think he's dead. His plane crashed. Blasted.
Lieutenant, don't drink.
Sergeant?
Sir.
I'm not a Quaker.
I was listening.
You know that map you found? That had every crowd gun in Normandy on it.
Oh, yeah? I lost a man today.
Oh.
Hall. He's a good man. Man. Not even old enough to buy a beer.
I sent that map up to Division. I think it's gonna do some good.
Oh.
And if somehow I managed to get home again, I would find a quiet piece of land someplace and spend the rest of my life in peace.
Why did that make me emotional? Okay, that was episode 2. Thankfully it didn't make me cry, but it did get me really emotional in some places. Okay, first I'm gonna talk about the pilots. As an airplane passes by, I always thought that their job was comparatively easier and less risky because all they had to do was, drop off the paratroopers into a zone and then they're out of there. But that scene in the beginning made me realize that they're in just as much danger at that moment, because when they're flying somewhere they're not supposed to be, in an enemy land, enemy zone, people are gonna be attacking the aircraft. Hence, the pilots also end up losing their lives. And, in some cases, the paratroopers might jump, but then the plane crashes and the pilots are the one who actually... I'm not saying that the paratroopers have it easier or anything. I'm just saying that I didn't know that the pilots could be at so much risk. So, that scene really opened my eyes to that. Also, with them saying the names Able Company, Dog Company has made me, this is gonna make me sound really stupid, but maybe it's like A, B, C, D, E companies, and then they just give them these names to make it easier for others to understand, like Able Company, Baker Company. I don't know what C is for, they never said anything about C. Dog Company, Easy Company. So, yeah. One more thing that I know about that I didn't know before. I read a bit about D-Day after I watched Saving Private Ryan, so I know how important that day was and how big of a deal that day is, why it's called D-Day. I don't know, everything. I'm gonna have to read it more because this just got me even more curious because we only saw one side of it in Saving Private Ryan, and tonight with this I saw another side of that day, so I would like to read up more on D-Day. This is why this show and these movies based on these true stories about the war are so interesting to me, because you get to know about things that you wouldn't know about otherwise, unless you read up a lot about these things or you're related to this in some way, like if you're in the military or if someone else you know was who's going to tell you these stories. The point is that the reason why I'm so interested in these shows and these movies is to know more about what happened, to know a bit more about our history, because I think everybody should know more about the past. That one particular scene with the German guy that they included, the guy from Oregon, he was born in America, he was raised in America, and then the war started, and then he was sent to this place that he'd never been to before to fight for Germany, and he ends up losing his life for that. But you know, just to see this different side of it, like not all of these guys were from Germany. They were not all born in Germany, raised in Germany. I think it was really amazing that they showed us that. Although what I don't understand is why they were handing them out cigarettes right before they shot them. Because that confused me when they were giving them cigarettes. Like, I thought, why are they giving them cigarettes? These are their prisoners, and I'm guessing that they're gonna kill them right now. But then they started handing them cigarettes, and I was like, maybe not. But then they do kill them. Why give them cigarettes? Lieutenant Meehan is dead. We saw his plane crashing, but for some reason, I don't know, through some miracle, I thought that maybe he somehow made it. But it was very clear by the end of this episode that he did not make it. That did make me a little sad because I thought he was really good. I wanted to see more of him. We did not get to see a lot of him. I wanted to see more of him. He felt like a good leader. But now it's Winters. He's the commanding officer, and we've seen so far that he's a good leader. So that would be interesting to see. I want to rewind a little bit, and I want to talk about Sobel for just a second, because someone said this in the comments, and I think this explains it perfectly, that he was a really good training officer, but not a good leader. He couldn't lead them in the battle, but he was a really good training officer. And that's what it felt like, although it did feel like that he was personally angry at Winters every now and then when, you know, Winters would do something praiseworthy, basically. Like when he got promoted, and then when he did really good in the field. But that's not the point. The point is that he was a really good training officer. Not a good leader, but a really good training officer. So, and then a lot of people in the comments mentioned how the guys later on said that his training helped them a lot in the field. So I would like to see his character again. I don't know if we get to see him again in this series, but I mean, I would be happy if we get to see him again. Also, what is a leg bag? They lost their leg bag. What's a leg bag? Oh, okay, that bag. Okay, now I see a photo of it. Weapons, special equipment, ammunitions. Seeing a photo really helps understand what it is. The actor was Andrew Scott. I forgot his name. Andrew Scott, the guy who plays Jim Moriarty. Although by the end of the episode, we could see his face pretty clearly. I was also told that we'd see Tom Hardy. We did see a little bit, just a tiny bit, of Michael Fassbender in the first episode. They said that we're gonna see him again in the future. I'm excited for that. Really love Tom Hardy. He's a brilliant actor. So, looking forward to more episodes of the series. Not looking forward to crying, but looking forward to learning. And I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.